so easy to use Geico.com, a caveman could do it.
What?
Oh, no,
Not cool.
I did not know you were there.
I'm Hulk and I will defeat you!
Okay, my turn.
I am the Hulk. I am Abomination. Oh, I'm the Hulk. I'm so sad. I don't know how to defend myself.
You better get ready for this big ass Hulk smash.
Did you know Americans see 4,000 to 10,000 ads per day? Did
Really?
you know that number quadruples when on a pirated website? Did
Really?
you also know that Xbox and PlayStation plan on putting in-game ads too? But they're
Wait.
only for free-to-play games, so I bet things are gonna be just fine. What I'm getting at is ads are everywhere. They seem unescapable nowadays, especially in the US. Like, look at Times Square. That's just one big advertisement circle jerk. We see them.
That is true, but my question is, if they also put like ads inside of Fortnite, how many people will play that shit? I'm not watching an ad after playing one game of Fortnite.
They seem unescapable nowadays, especially in the US. Like, look at Times Square. That's just one big advertisement circle jerk. We see them in everything we watch, everything we read, every mobile game we play. Like, you can never get past one level on almost every phone game without getting a 30-second ad for another garbage mobile game that I also downloaded
is true.
because the ad made me play along with it, so now I'm interested. You see how these things be tricking you? They know we getting dumber and dumber by the day because we're on our phones 24/7. But just because I like to scroll through the best TikTok has to offer,
What am I seeing?
doesn't mean I'm completely blind to my surroundings. In recent
How the
years,
hell
I've
did he
been
do that?
noticing the commercials and ads we see are a lot more vapid. Almost
Vapid.
all of them are either a boring advert telling you how good their product is and just showcasing it, or they try to be trendy with it like this.
Are you winning, Cheese?
Shut up,
Or this.
Generating reactions from everyone, like the memer.
It sucks! This supposed to make me buy your product? This make me want to turn off the TV? It's sad that the only good ads we see nowadays are from obscure mobile games. Now those guys know how to sell.
What the fuck is this? What is he eating? Is that shit? First of all, I ain't gonna lie, no mobile games do be have some crazy ass ads. They be funny as hell. It be so weird and like random.
Product. The only commercials you can look for mobile
Did she throw a
games.
pregnancy
Now,
test
those
at him?
guys know how to sell a product.
Why did
the
she throw
only
a pregnancy
commercials
test?
you can look forward to now to be half decent is the Super Bowl ones. And even the ones this year were mid. None of them
Damn.
stood out. Yeah, short of Breaking Bad, Popcorners one was and Mr. Beast was talking about eating his balls or something. But
What?
like, I'm not gonna remember those next week. What the hell were these commercials? The only reason I watched the Super Bowl is for the commercials, not for no halftime show. And I didn't even know they play games during it. I watched for the commercials.
You
And
lying.
for the past few years, there hasn't really been one that I liked, other than that Larry David one last year. And that was literally from an investment company that steals your money.
It's FTX.
Wait.
It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
You didn't like the one with Rice Gum in it and the one with Lil Nas X? I like the one with Lil Nas X in it. I'm biased. Yeah. All right.
I don't think so.
Commercials now are just booty, man. I have no interest in any of them. Like the one that's gonna pop up right now. Watch it. Watch it be booty. Did you watch it? Did
Nothing-
it suck? I
nothing
bet you
popped
skipped
up.
it too.
Nothing
if you got
popped up.
ad block on, fuck you.
I forgot I had it. I was like, bro, nothing. Did he just set me up for an ad? Hey, D, I would have watched it for you, though.
If you got ad block on, fuck you. What happened to commercials, man? Why can't we go back to the ones in the past? Back in the good old days. Not that far back. I'm talking about the ones back in the 2000s and 90s. Back when ads meant something. Like, if you're
What
gonna
the
disrupt me
heck?
from my regular scheduled programs, at least make it entertaining.
That
And
is
back
true.
then, they certainly were. I love the ones that were trying to make you laugh, make you giggle, make your cheeks jiggle. Like old Geico ads. With their goofy commercials, they hammered the fact in my brain that 15 minutes could save me 15% or more on car insurance at a young age, when I used to think cars were just bigger bikes. I loved how all of them were never serious and each of them were as
Oh,
nutty
shit.
as the last. Like, dogs ain't supposed to talk, bro. That's crazy. My personal favorite ones were the caveman.
This nigga is retarded, bro. That was a fucking oink oink.
Like, dogs ain't supposed to talk, bro. That's crazy. My personal favorite ones were the caveman commercials.
It's so easy to use Geico.com, a caveman could do it.
What? Not cool.
I did not know you were there.
Where cavemen were offended by Geico's ad campaign because it was low-key racist towards cavemen. Can you imagine a commercial making fun of an entire ethnic group's intelligence, like go on Amazon and order today? It's so easy a dog can do it. Okay.
Nah, it's so easy a black person can do it. They said that shit, bro. If they ever said that shit, bro, it'd be a fucking problem because all my
group's intelligence, like go on Amazon and order today. It's so easy a dog can do it. Okay, the fuck I do to you? And there's multiple commercials showing their reaction to these ads. One of them even go to therapy because of it. This really messes them up. They thought they were past this. They thought they lived in a more progressive society. But sadly, they still have a long way to go. But those commercials were funny. But even though I know I could save 15% or more on car insurance with Geico, I'm more of a progressive guy. But that's only because I had a huge crush on Flo. There are also Jack in the Box ads. Now, I've never eaten there myself, but if this dude's in there, I don't know if I'll feel comfortable going there.
You have a good reason to think that. Jack in the Box is the most disgusting. It's like a worse version of McDonald's. How do you do that? Bro, that was the most mediocre meat I ever had in my fucking mouth, bro. I will not ever forget that.
Also, Jack in the Box ads. Now, I've never eaten there myself, but if this dude's in there, I don't know if I'll feel comfortable going there. This dude seems very erratic. Because in the ads, this dude got no chill. He even called out Burger King for microwaving their burgers, which he didn't need to tell me that for me to know. But damn! You don't ever see companies going at each other's throats like this anymore.
Nah, Wendy's does
Wendy's.
it. I just said that, bro. I'm a fucking goat. Cause I'm a real ass nigga. Sorry.
You don't ever see companies going at each other's throats like this anymore. Unless it's Wendy's. But I still will never forgive them for that commercial. Speaking of commercials with no chill, those Pop-Tart commercials back then were insane, bro. Because every human in these commercials would literally kill every walking, running, breathing Pop-Tart in sight. It doesn't matter if they have feelings. It doesn't matter if they have emotions. If you can cook them, they will eat them. Like this one. These Pop-Tarts just had a baby, and look what happens. Eat them. Like this one. These
That's not a Pop-Tart, bro. I'm pretty sure that's peanut butter and jelly. How the fuck they make a Pop-Tart, bro?
Pop-Tarts just had a baby, and look what happens.
He so has your peanut butter.
Well, he's got your jelly.
Time for a feeding.
They have a peanut butter and jelly Pop-Tart?
She just ate their newborn baby. She's crazy. And based on the other commercials and how often this happens, she probably won't go to jail for it. What's with these commercials discriminating against a certain group of people? This needs to be studied and brought to light. Also speaking about no chill, this commercial about, you can guess.
Fatherhood?
What the hell?
Razoo condoms.
A condom commercial. This ad is not only hilarious, but it's genius. However, me personally, you could just show me the average 1-year tuition of college, and that's already enough for me to surgically attach one of these on me. I also remember watching one of the greatest commercials of all time, which is from Skittles, about that guy that whatever he touches turns into Skittles.
That's awesome.
Is it awesome? Well, you can't hold your newborn baby boy in your arms.
I mean, technically, how the fuck is there a computer in front of him if everything he touches turns to Skittles? What are you doing there? You don't work there. You're a hazard. Like, nigga, you're dangerous. Like,
Did you feed and dress yourself this morning? I didn't. I met a man on the bus today.
why are you there?
I shook his hand.
And he died.
He'll never see his family again.
This is hilarious. Touch them. Touch them right now.
Pretty awesome.
I love how he straight up says he killed a random dude that day. Also, how he still regularly, impulsively tries to pick up a ringing phone and shakes the man's hand, meaning that he most likely got this power recently, but we never know how.
Put some gloves
this shit
on.
got lore. Makes you think how he got these powers. Who gave it to him? Was it a disease? Was it Mr. Skittle himself? But I believe it was the Rothschilds family. had to have been. They're behind everything. And when talking about lore,
What
commercials
the
with story
heck?
arcs are amazing. I'm talking about when a company has multiple commercials that tie in together as one story. So if you missed the last commercial, you probably wouldn't completely understand what's happening. Stuff like the goldfish commercials.
goldfish
I
commercials
love
are
these.
goated.
These were like a whole TV series that I
No
kept
cap.
up with, never missing an
They're
episode.
crazy-ass
As a kid,
adventures.
these commercials played all the time on kids channels like
Facts.
Nick and CN. And the story of the goldfish commercials span off 6 seasons. Yeah, there's seasons to this shit. Buckle up.
That
Taking
shit
place
lit.
mostly under the bed of a boy's bedroom where there's a whole goldfish society.
Whole
which I'm
goldfish.
surprised this boy's bedroom isn't bug infested with how many goldfish food he has down there. Which stars are
nasty.
main stars? Finn, the boring one. Gilbert, the shy one. Brooke, the girl. And Extreme, the extreme one. And the series follows their day-to-day lives. The first 2 seasons are more episodic, with each commercial being kind of its own thing, with only the first one being about how Finn is new to the goldfish world. It isn't until the start of season 3 when a new fish arrives, Swimmington, a guy who
Extreme?
talks all fancy and presents himself as the talk of the town, even though he's just a dumb goldfish. I could eat him in 1 second. And he just moved in, so everybody else tries to show him around. The next commercial, we see Gilbert introduce Extreme, who I'ma just call X from here on out, to the neighbor. And when they meet, it turns out they know each other and they're brothers. Whoa!
Calm down, little brother.
And when finding this out, Swimmington calls X Fumbleton, where Extreme corrects him,
Yeah, it's extreme now, bro.
meaning that X is not his original name, and he must have changed it to disassociate himself from his past, which makes the viewer now wonder what happened in his past to
What did
move
he
away
do?
from his home.
Was
and
he a
family.
regular-
And they set
regular
all this
Cheeto?
up in a 30-second commercial. Is this not a cinematic masterpiece? It isn't until 2 episodes later where we see an ad where Swimmington is reading and X is rocking out to his loud music. And Swimmington is constantly telling him to turn off the music until the speakers just break. Now,
Oh.
this seems like another filler ad, but it really isn't. You see, in this 15 seconds, we see the brothers' 2 contrasting personalities. We see Swim being the posh, I'm better than you peasants kind, and X being the stunt double, fun, cool, better than you peasants kind, and X.
I just realized this is Morgan Freeman. Bro, this is a picture of Morgan Freeman. And this man is over here breaking down a fucking goldfish commercial.
Than you peasants kind, and X being the stunt double, fun, cool, just the extreme kind of guy. In a
get it?
normal setting, these guys would never gotten along with each other. They have no similarities other than coming from the same fish. And also, based on their interaction so
Snap.
far, it shows they kind of hold not the strongest bond with each other, with the next
Step Brothers?
commercial revealing why. With
Tell us.
X's backstory.
Tell
X
us.
tells Swimmington that the reason he left the pantry, which was their original home, was because
Okay.
he felt that it was depressing in there. And it sure looks like it. Just floating around in straight lines doing nothing. Sounds like 1984 all over again. And in this depression house, X was the only one that stood out because he was the only person that didn't act like a robot doing tricks and stuff, but failing at it
What type of
and
robot
fumbling
was that?
over, hence his name, OG name, Fumbleton. And since nobody really messed with him there, not even his own brother, he left
Damn.
and went to a new place where he says the people accept him for who he is.
Now I have friends who accept me for who I am.
I can only imagine why.
That nigga a hating ass fish.
You gotta try this.
That chalks up X's backstory, showing that he's a deeper character than what we initially thought he was. We first thought X was just a rowdy, happy-go-lucky guy, but after hearing his backstory, we know X is a believer, a dreamer, that looks to the future instead of letting his past nailing him down. He only will get back up and move forward. Extreme is truly extreme. How do goldfish commercials have better character writing than 90% of Netflix shows? I don't know, but I do know that
90?
these are some of the greatest commercials, and this ain't even the best season. Season 4 with Gilbert getting trapped in a vacuum cleaner goes
This man's
insane.
talking to
But
me
we'd be
about
here all day
goldfish.
if I went over each season on why this is the best thing to ever exist on television. This is the best thing to hit television since the Flintstones. Still ain't better than the Chef Boyardee commercial though. But you also know what else made a good, memorable commercial back then?
What?
A jingle. Specifically, a completely original score. Something like 800 588 2300 Empire. I still don't know what they do.
I can't read.
But I certainly remember the jingle by heart. A good song could make a commercial go down in
that
history
Michael?
like the national anthem. Shoot, it could even replace it. And when I say memorable, I don't mean this. This is memorable in a bad way. I mean memorable like the Reese's Puffs ad.
Hey.
I always loved to rap along with this ad whenever it came on.
That's really Lil Bow Wow for real.
Rap along with this ad whenever it came on. I'd even say this man's an inspiration to my own musical career. I wanted to be like this dude, man. I love this commercial so much, it had me searching for the dude
Classic.
rapping like he had more music to listen to, as if he was a real rapper.
Did he?
Turns out, he is! He goes by Lupo. And I started listening to his music because, you know, I know him as one of the best rappers to ever touch a bowl of cereal. But then I turned his music on to be shocked on what I seen and heard.
What happened? What
in
happened?
his music vids, there were swearing, drugs, girls. I thought you only rapped
Was that
about
guns?
cereal.
Was
not
that guns?
this scandalous, abhorrent behavior. These songs
God.
got nothing
He's
to
a
do with
scammer.
Cocoa Puffs.
He's a
Outside of that,
scammer.
his music is alright. It's cool. It's listenable. But for me, he peaked with the Reese's Puffs rap. And this song's pretty cool too.
How did he get the job for this? How did he become the Reese's Puff nigga? Bro, after that song, I would never be able to make music again. I will only be known as a Reese's Puff nigga.
For me, he peaked with the Reese's Puffs rap. And this song's pretty cool too. However, the first Reese's Puffs rap tops both. But that's one of the best songs of all time, so that's hard to top. I also remember that JG Wentworth commercial. Love them. I ain't even a fan of opera, but they hitting those notes
definitely
just
hit
right.
that joint.
Listening to this commercial made me want to call them right away, expecting to get money from them. Cash now, and you're singing? Give me that money ASAP. There are also a few other ones. Oink,
The
oink,
zoo.
2 pounds, you know that stupid shit. But nothing, no song or jingle has ever.
If he brings it up, one commercial that always comes to my mind is that animal crackers in my soup.
Animal crackers in my soup.
There are also a few other ones. Oink, oink, 2 pounds, you know that stupid shit. But nothing, no song or jingle has ever topped the Old Spice one. Now, Old Spice is one of the kings of commercials. They
What the
still
hell's that
are.
tire doing?
But the magnum opus for me will forever be the mom song.
Oh, I didn't see it coming.
I remember this.
But it came.
Commercials used to be really good and really interesting. Now everything in life just sucks.
Didn't see it coming. But it came in a can. Now my sweet son's sprayed into a man.
She really killing these notes. How she getting the trunk? Wait, what? This is not. Bro, y'all already know that that bin would have been broke.
Sons have fun with women and misbehave.
What in the hell?
This song is beautiful, so unique, I cry every time I hear it. The mom singing their sorrow about realizing their little boy is becoming a little man, and then they start stalking their sons in very weird ways. But the song is amazing. The visuals are amazing, and this is such an underappreciated commercial. The highest viewed re-upload of this is like 600K from 9 years ago versus Old Spice's ads that be getting, holy moly, they don't even have this ad on their channel, but they have damn near like 200 ads of the Old Spice guy responding to tweets.
Is this who I think it is?
I'm over here stroking my dick.
This ad is legit one of the greatest commercials of all time, if not the greatest. It's like if they added the two gay dudes kissing on Mount Rushmore. It's nothing.
What the fuck did he get that from?
Beautiful.
Now he smells like a man, and they treat him like one.
Old Spice!
I hope
What have
that
you done to
commercials
my
can go back
son?
to the comfort and magic they had back then. And even if the companies can't recreate that magic, you can always just replay the old ones for all of eternity. Nobody gonna get mad because these commercials are great. Like, how many years have they been playing that Tootsie Roll Pop commercial? Since 1970.
1970?
Broke, don't fix it. They're
Really?
also a lot more engaging. They make me want to buy the product.
The Cole kids! For some reason back in the... Wait, Sprouse? Dylan Cole Sprouse? Sprouse, the Sprouse brothers! Bro, I wanted to be them so bad. Like, they was so white.
That Tootsie Roll Pop commercial. Since 1970. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're also a lot more engaging. They make me want to buy the product more. I mean, I still won't buy it, but still. Like, when I saw a Red Bull commercial back then, I'm not thinking about drinking this might give me diabetes,
I wanted to fly.
kidney failure, or getting a heart attack, or dying. Nah, I'm thinking drinking this is gonna give me wings, man.
Exactly.
And based on the health risk, it actually might. Bring back the old commercials, bro. They're timeless classics. We won't, or at least I won't mind seeing them again. It might actually make me want to get your stuff. Maybe I will buy a Fushigi ball one day. I don't know. If we're gonna keep this capitalistic multi-consumerism system, at least make it fun, bro. I'm getting bored. That's all, man. In conclusion.
Whopper, 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 Whopper.